Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Madam Deputy Speaker, 1 year ago, the government's Coronavirus Act was passed to address an unfolding emergency in the UK. It was an unknown situation, and we understandably rushed through extraordinary provisions without line-by-line scrutiny. But that was a year ago. Look how much we've all learnt about viruses, mutations, vaccinations. So why are we still voting through an old bit of legislation? This Act is a blanket of draconian powers that this government has wrapped itself in. Last October, we were told that there wasn't enough time to write a new bill. Well, that's simply not true, is it? We would have 21 days to write a new bill and present it to Parliament. And we won't lose anything like the furlough scheme that we've heard before. And in fact, most of the things that we've used has come under other bits of legislation. And there's no need to panic about writing a new bill, Madam Deputy Speaker, because as yesterday, I tabled a coronavirus number 2 bill to the House, which the Prime Minister has agreed to read and to respond to me. May I say, Madam Deputy Speaker, it's oven ready. In fact, it's not just oven ready, it's baked and it's ready to eat. And the thing is this, it's a shame we won't be able to discuss it today because we won't have time. But the signatories of this bill, because it is cross-party, they are willing to discuss the bill with everybody, to take amendments, because this bill is based on lessons learned and the science. And I need to put on record my sincere thanks to Liberty, because without them we wouldn't have this bill. And it is a really good bill. Liberty's Protecting Everyone's paper is a compelling read which outlines the society we could build as we emerge from this pandemic. Parliament is today voting on a piece of legislation that has failed us on so many different levels, even though the Minister today has decided that they're going to expose and get rid of some of the bits of legislation. It's not good enough. That's Parliament's job. And worryingly, through cronyism, we are seeing the greatest transfer of wealth from ordinary working people and independent businesses into the hands of corporations and multi-millionaires, some old and some newly made. And all at a time when those most vulnerable, those most in need of help, those most in need of support and praise, like the NHS, have been left out in the cold. That's why I'm proposing a new approach, one that is more in line with where we are now and where we are going. In fact, most of the powers, as I've said, that have been used to enforce coronavirus rules have been, and have seen their origins in other legislation. Less than 5% are from this Act. So this Act is quite literally not fit for purpose. That's why we need a coronavirus number 2 bill. It protects disabled people, it ensures proper sick pay so that people don't have to choose between isolating, staying or spreading the virus or staying at home. It protects those in rented accommodation. It's an efficient bill. And it's sad that it has been said that nobody's safe until everybody's safe. So let's make everybody safe. We don't have to cling to this draconian blanket of a bill just because it's there. My plea to Parliament is, let's take back control. Let's vote against this bill. And my plea to the country is, let's stop allowing this government to gaslight us. Let's show the government that we care, that we want to build better coming from this pandemic. Parliament has a chance today, and the country will have a chance and an opportunity on the 6th of May to take back control when they vote Labour at the ballot box. 126,000 lives of loved ones have been lost due to this pandemic. If we can't learn the lessons from this, Madam Deputy Speaker, when will we learn the lessons?